Hello and welcome to episode 55, I believe, of the Jeffrey and Brian show. I'm Jeffrey,
I'm Brian.
and we're just two guys drinking beer talking what's going on. Uh,
Exactly.
yeah,
Some
t
have been drinking longer than most.
very possibly. Um, Today is the anniversary of 9/11, 20 years actually.
Yes.
I don't know
So,
what more to say about it than that, really, besides it sucked.
yeah, especially for myself who lived it firsthand. I was actually stationed in the Pentagon on 9/11. And I mean, I think most of America has forgotten about what happened on that day. I mean, I think it's kind of like it's been too long. People are starting to, everybody in America, we have short term memories when it comes right down to it.
Yeah, we forget things that happened a year and a half ago and
Exactly.
pretend like that's not what happened.
But for me, it was interesting today because my trainer at the gym, when I got there, she's like, I'm asking everybody I meet with today, where were you on 9/11? And I just silently chuckled and I'm like, you're not ready for this.
Mm.
You're not ready. She's like, I was in the Pentagon. She's like, what? You never told me this. Like, it's not something that comes up in normal conversation.
Mm.
There was no reason for it to come in normal conversation. I'm not trying to advertise it. I'm not trying to like get a bunch of publicity for it. I mean, it is what it is. That was my life. The old offices we were in at the time, we just moved because the Pentagon was all under reconstruction, rebuild, remodeling. The old offices were destroyed by a fireball when the plane hit it.
Yeesh.
The new offices were so new that the alarms didn't go off when we were told to evacuate the building.
Very nice.
And I can still remember distinctly to this day, we were sitting there watching cable TV when the first plane hit the World Trade Centers.
Mm.
And I specifically saying that the Pentagon would be an easy target because of the flight path, depending on the weather conditions for Ronald Reagan National Airport,
Mm.
because the planes took off and landed parallel to the Pentagon.
All right.
Then the second plane hit, and we're like, well, this ain't a coincidence anymore, because all the news commentators were saying, well, this is like a freak accident, it's a Cessna, blah, blah, blah. You know, After the second plane hit, we knew it wasn't a coincidence. And then I remember shortly after that the whole building shook in the Pentagon.
I believe that.
And and so we sent some people down the hallway because the Pentagon is like 5 rings, 5 high, 5 spikes. So you can walk to the center of it and see everything else happening on the other rings. And they came back running saying, hey, there's smoke coming out and there's bloody people coming out the other area. So that's when we just dropped everything had. I actually left my wallet and my I had to think I might have my wallet, but I left my cell phone in the Pentagon.
Hmm.
I did not get that phone back for weeks,
I believe that.
you know, and probably the most, and then after we got out of the Pentagon, they had us all congregate in a parking lot. And a couple hours later, and no cell phones working at this time because the cell phones were so jammed up for people trying to make calls with everything going on between New
Yeah.
York City and DC that they're like, hey, you guys got to leave this parking lot and go someplace else because there's another plane we think heading towards the Capitol or the White House.
Mm.
So we finally hopped on the metro, which ran through the whole process. It never stopped running. We had another office building in Old Town Alexandria that we told we were coming to. And like our master sergeant, because this was a joint command, so our master sergeant picked us up in a van at the metro station and took us back to the building, which was on lockdown.
Oh,
Even
very
though it was a
nice.
civilian building, every military facility worldwide went on class Delta lockdown.
Damn.
And for people that don't understand this, there's Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. Delta being you ain't getting on, you ain't getting off.
Delta variant.
Yeah, exactly. We'll get to that in another topic
Yeah,
later
I'm sure we
on.
will.
But and then I hadn't been able to get hold of my mom, but my brother had, and my brother was nice enough to tell my mom that I was working in the Pentagon because I never informed her that I'd moved from the Old Town Alexandria office to the Pentagon. So, it was a tough time. Still is a tough time. 20 years later, I'm dealing with it better each and every year, but it brings back memories. There's no questions asked, it definitely brings back memories. And I just wish that people would realize what happened then and try to like not make the same mistake twice.
Think of this, man. People are voting that weren't born when this happened.
I know. Crazy.
All right. Well, now that you've already completely killed my buzz.
Sorry. That's why I tried to give you extra time for your buzz.
Criminy.
I'd rather get the topic over and done with, so, I can be focused on other things, more relevant things at this point.
What's relevant? What's going on in California? Newsom?
Yeah.
So Biden still hasn't endorsed Newsom.
No, but he sent Kamala out there.
Yeah. So
everybody's gonna vote because Kamala said so.
What? Or she'll kneecap him? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think Biden has really endorsed him because Biden has nothing to lose whether Newsom wins the recall or loses the recall.
Yeah.
I mean, Biden's got no skin in the game. Biden's too concerned about mask mandates and vaccine mandates at this point.
Yeah.
His whole focus is on COVID-19.
Well, he has to get everyone's attention off Afghanistan.
That's not going to happen.
I don't know, man. He's already trying to blame climate change on this virus.
Well, he's blaming the rapid pullout on Trump's timeline. So,
yeah, okay, that's but yeah, even Jenner is saying that Newsom is stupid, and I really don't care what Caitlyn Jenner has to say much of the time anyway. I think that's a crazy person.
Yeah.
But you see this crap that with Larry Elder?
Yeah, with the gorilla mask.
Yeah, white chick with pink hair attacked him wearing a gorilla mask, and she like chucked an egg in the back of his head. I love it. They call him the white face of the black face of white supremacy. Then they like dress up as gorillas and say he's not black enough. It's unbelievable. And it's even better when it's some white woman telling him this. Now, do people not know where he grew up?
Right.
He was from South Central Los Angeles, like the same areas like Dre and Ice Cube and Eazy-E. Snoop Dogg. But apparently now, I don't know. It looked like it was certain that Newsom was going to get recalled.
It's not so Newsom. It's not so a sure thing right now.
Yeah, now all of a sudden they're saying it's probably not going to happen, which it might just be MSN trying to console people. But if anything, you'd think they'd be terrifying people of the prospect of it, so they'd run out and vote.
Right.
if you tell him that he's going to stay anyway, people won't vote, and that's kind of the way that the Republicans, because the Democrats didn't even nominate someone to replace him.
No,
So yeah,
they got all their eggs in one basket.
guy's a boob. Whatever, it's California's problem.
Yep.
All right, what else you got?
Caitlyn Jenner blast Newsom's immigration approach.
Yeah. Shoot, I think I read this. Yeah, normally I really don't get. Oh crap! It's not even a risk. It's a. There's always why is Fox News always have a freaking video come up on these things? It drives me nuts when they do that. You click on the thing, and it brings you MSN. I'm sorry, it's MSN doing a Fox News thing, and it's a video.
I don't do the videos. I just want to read the fucking article.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I don't got time to watch your videos and your ads. You know, I just want to watch the article.
Well, I think that's actually what I don't think there was an article in this one. At least not attached to mine. It's a
No,
video.
it's not. It's all video. And this is your post because MSNBC is your beat.
I hate MSN. I really do because they do crap like that.
I got the Fox News and the Epoch Times beat. You got MSNBC and the Blaze.
The Blaze. I do like New York Post too. Anyway, Jenner said something about Newsom having a crappy immigration policy, you know, just letting everyone in and then expecting these people to be able to find work and all this other stuff.
Right.
I really don't care what Jenner has to say most of the time.
Right. But
it was had something to do with the whole.
She is running for governor of California.
Yeah, exactly. Screw your rights. So you got something in here with the George Floyd protester who fired the cops.
Yeah. He was acquitted by a jury of his peers.
Yeah, I don't know if I even read this one. Ooh, attempted murder. Oh, this is the guy who got shot with rubber bullets. They just turned around and fired at an unmarked white van. Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah.
No one was hurt. And as soon as he realized he was shooting at the police, he stopped. That sounds pretty much the way it should work, right? And then he got acquitted because he knew he was getting shot at. Oh man. Did you see that the Taliban desecrated the George Floyd Memorial over in Afghanistan?
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Why was there a George Floyd Memorial in Kabul?
That would be the $1 million question. I'm sure there were no tax dollars involved in the creating of that memorial.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, and I love it too. Like they're raping women and like cutting their eyes out of their heads and feeding them to dogs. But people got offended when they painted over a mural. Crime. That's what they do. Just like that's what the Democrats do. You tear down statues and monuments so that people forget.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you guys just did in Virginia.
With the Robert Lee statue?
Yeah. They've already broke it into like 3 pieces for storage, right?
I guess. They opened up the time capsule and taken everything out of it. And there's going to be a new time capsule. Are you ready for some of the items in the new time capsule?
I was going to say, did you hear what's going in that sucker?
I heard a couple of things.
Like a BLM pamphlet and stuff.
Yeah. And a woke sticker, Asian hate crime sticker. You know, that whole controversy lasted about 2 weeks, you know, but we're throwing that in there. An empty vaccine case for COVID-19. A bunch of political woke bullshit.
So in 100 years, when they open this time capsule, whoever opens it,
they're gonna have a fucking clue what all this shit means.
No, they're like, oh, that's why it all fell apart. They were too busy calling each other haters.
Pretty much.
It's amazing that people think that hate crimes are on the rise. It's like, since compared to what? Like on the rise means that it was lower at one point than it is
Uh-huh.
now, right?
Yeah.
The 80s were definitely worse, you know? And then the further back time you go, the worse and worse it gets. All right. I don't know if I want to go straight into this Afghanistan crap, but we can.
Okay.
So, did you see the thing from the Intercept about Corona?
No.
They got like 900 pages of freedom of information stuff. Finally got released to them. And the best part is you can tell they were trying to make it sound like Fauci didn't lie to Congress,
Right. But he definitely did.
but he definitely did according to these documents that they got and published. They never came out and said it, but they're like, yeah, we definitely funded gain of function research. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing ever
But their
happens.
latest thing is like, but it wasn't for COVID-19.
It's not what he was asked.
So, but you're right. Nothing is going to happen to this. It's just, it is what it is.
No, the swamp will never be drained, dude.
No. If Trump can't drain it, nobody can.
What you need is someone who's not promising to drain the swamp and just goes in there and just starts firing everyone. They make it
Like
look like it
Biden?
is. Yeah, like yeah, that'd be awesome if Biden did it. No one even realized it. Just starts firing everyone. He could do it in a confused, dementia-ridden haze, you know. Then you know the thing. Fired. All right. What in here interests you? Oh, the National Archives have are putting warning labels on the Constitution online and the other founding documents like the Declaration of Independence and the Federalist Papers.
Why is that?
Harmful content.
What? It's the fucking Constitution of the United States.
Yes. They're harmful or difficult for some users to view since they reflect outdated, bias, offensive, and possibly violent views and opinions. So, you know, actually being treated equally is violent and inappropriate.
Right.
This is the National Archives. This isn't like, you know, Ray's homepage on MySpace. You know what I mean?
MySpace. I don't think Ray ever had a MySpace.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this stuff actually gets traffic, you know?
I used to have it with that what's the Budweiser? It was Guinness background.
Guinness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drinking Yingling tonight.
Ray made it home safely.
Yeah, we thought you might be in the slammer.
No, not yet.
You're home now.
So,
Your wife will be putting you in the slammer if anybody.
yeah, I'll be there for political reasons.
Political prisoner Ray.
Yep.
What
He
the
didn't want to get the backs.
Oh, we're gonna go there next.
What's that?
Oh shit.
What's
The vaccine mandate. What? It's not even on the list.
oh, it's gotta be.
It's not.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Hold on, I'll find it in here.
Oh, Biden declares sweeping new vaccine mandate.
Yeah, it should be a whole bunch of in a row, I thought. Maybe not. Huh. Oh yeah, okay. There it is. Oh, that was right up to the thing I was talking about from the Intercept too. That basically said that Fauci definitely lied.
He did not lie. Fauci never lies.
Well, it's impossible. I mean, he'll say something, then change his mind the next day, and he was right both times.
Yeah, exactly. He's not lying. He just right? A lie.
He just doesn't know the difference. Lying means he intentionally misleading you. But yeah, Biden decided he was after he and the press secretary both said he doesn't have the authority to do a vaccine mandate, and they wouldn't do it anyway because it's inappropriate. He went
They
and did
did
it
that.
anyway.
Well, my biggest gripe about this is, and it's going to be a problem, and it's going to end up at the Supreme Court, is Biden's relying on corporations to enforce his unlawful, if you got more than 100 employees, you got to get the vaccine or be tested weekly mandate.
Yeah. And they
That
make it
is not a federal level decision to make. That's a state's level issue.
You think the Supreme Court's going to say something?
Yes.
When?
Well, that's the $1 million question. It won't be anytime soon, but I mean, they already pulled the plug on the CDC eviction moratorium, saying if you guys want this to go longer, Congress has got to create a law.
Yeah.
Congress didn't want to get their feet in the dirty mess, so landlords can start evicting people again.
Yeah, well, yeah,
After they haven't paid rent for the last year and a half.
yeah, that is a big one. But I just don't understand what's up with these Democrats that keep saying, "Well, we can't do." Obama did the same thing, and I shoot. Oh, we said he can't just stop enforcing immigration law. So I don't have the authority to do
yeah,
that,
he
and then he
did.
just did it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh my God! All right. Yeah, and apparently a whole bunch of Republicans and a bunch of Republican states are flat out refusing to enforce this, which that ought to be interesting to see where that goes.
And that's why I think it'll eventually end up with the Supreme Court, because there's states involved, multiple states.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Are they actually going to claim a 10th Amendment argument here?
You should.
I don't know if the 10th Amendment's ever been used in a Supreme Court decision. No, I think it's been referenced, but never actually used. Oh, anyway, that's about all there's is about Corona that's new this week.
We're still gonna die. We all gonna die.
Oh, it's not a pandemic, dude. It's endemic. It's never going away. This is going to be here like the flu now. That's just we have to accept this. That's what it is.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got?
We got nothing.
Nothing. All right. Well, the everyone was all butthurt at Texas.
Is that even on the list?
Yeah,
Okay.
like right near the bottom
All right.
about their
The
pro-life
new
stuff.
abortion bill.
Yeah, like the Portland mayor has changed their mind. Portland has changed their minds on not doing business with Texas anymore because they went, oh
no, not Portland.
yeah, exactly. Texas is like, okay. And Portland's
How
like,
much
oh
business
crap.
does Portland do with Texas anyway?
They buy gasoline, don't they?
No, can't buy it anymore.
Yeah, I got a feeling that had something to do with why they shut up and said no. we're not gonna not do business anymore. Apparently, the Department of Justice is suing Texas over this, and
Yeah, they are.
yeah, I don't know how that's.
And Department of Justice is suing all the Republican states that are refusing to put a mask mandate in place for school-age children.
What was that?
Governor DeSantis came out and put an executive order in place that said it's up to the parents to decide whether your kids wear a mask to school
Yeah.
or not.
Yeah.
And there's been like 5 or 6 big school districts that have overruled him, and now it's all in the court system.
Well, I'm looking at this the DOJ suing Texas thing, and this is very interesting. The Attorney General said this kind of scheme to nullify the Constitution of the United States is one that all Americans, whatever the political politics or party, should fear. Does the Attorney General know that there's no constitutional right to abortion?
I don't think so.
Does the average person know this?
I don't think so.
Okay. Because I keep hearing people say it's a right, and I keep trying to explain to people there's a difference
Yeah.
between a right and something that you're not going to get arrested for doing.
Yeah.
But people don't seem to get that.
No.
Like, I actually have a right to not have you put medication in my body. All actual rights are negative. The government can't do something to you. They can't force you to do something. They can't take things away from you. None of them are affirmative. You know what I mean? Like, you can do this or you will get this. Like the free healthcare one, everyone keeps saying it's a right. No, to have free healthcare, you'd have to literally enslave healthcare workers, or else it wouldn't be free. Brian passing out again. Oh, now he's frozen too. Oh, I'm frozen. That sucks. All right, well, looks like we might not have a show this week, depending on if this unfreezes or what. Hey,
I'm still awake and alive, bitches.
Wasted.
that's what it looks
Again
like.
in Margaritaville.
Oh, excuse me. All right. Oh yeah, you sent this over today. I got a good laugh when I read this article about the DC Congresswoman.
And the zebras?
Yeah, well, 5 zebras were like broken free from a zoo.
Yeah, they just broke free.
Well, they got free. They weren't even let loose.
Yeah.
She immediately comes up with an alibi. And I was like, what? Why?
Why would you do that?
All that does is make you look guilty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
I was over here doing this with these people. I was very public. Everyone saw me. It wasn't me.
Hold on, she just came up with an alibi for like no reason.
No reason at all.
Yes.
Like, yeah, something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Well,
Does she
jeez.
have a state
Hello,
senator, a state
She's
congressman?
Norton. She doesn't. She thought we landed on the Mars recently with people.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, yeah, but she said like she understood why people would think it was her because she has a history of what trying to make DC a state and not liking walls or unnecessary fences or something like that.
Right.
And it's like, what? What?
Does she sleep outside or something?
I just got a good laugh out of that. I thought it was like, who comes up with an alibi for something ridiculous like that? It's like, did you really think that people were gonna think it was you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got all the stuff that happened with all these people that were let out of jail. Like the one that did you hear about this parolee released from the California zero bail policy?
The one that murdered people.
Yeah. Okay, first of all, what's the zero bail policy? It sounds stupid.
If it's a nonviolent crime, you get released on your own recognizance.
Well, I understand what people saying that like the poorer you are, the less you can afford bail, but bail isn't preset for a crime. It's supposed to be an incentive so you come back to court so you get your bail back, you know? But yeah, this guy sexually assaulted a 61-year-old woman while he was out on the zero bail policy, and then he killed her and her dogs. Kind of monster.
Kills dogs.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. And apparently one of these people that Kamala Harris helps get out of jail with her don't send rioters to prison thing. Apparently one of them has been charged with murder. But I don't know. I read the article and it only mentioned that one person died, but it says the charge of two counts of second degree murder. So I don't know who the other guy is. And I believe seeing that the guy that he killed got up in his face first and hit him first anyway. So we'll see where that actually goes. Brian is passing out again, isn't he?
No,
Yeah. I don't know how you
maybe.
highlight these things. Oh boy. I have no idea what I'm doing with this thing.
Mm.
Oh well. Well, then we got a whole bunch of you know, Afghanistan crap. Or you guys
Yeah,
just had the vice president in Virginia.
I didn't know that. Nothing it didn't affect me that much, but I heard it affected Brian over there. Brian,
Yeah.
the vice president coming to Hampton.
Nope.
he was he was telling me a whole story about how he had to go around because she didn't land in the Air Force base. She landed in the civilian airport in Newport News.
Norfolk or Newport News?
Yeah, that's where she landed, and she had to drive all the way across Hampton Road just to get to Hampton. I mean, all the way across from Newport News to Hampton, and she was blocking up traffic and stuff like that. So yeah, he had a fun time driving around that stuff.
Tisk.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, no kidding. This is ridiculous. You gotta start kicking him in the balls real good.
Send a sapper with like a shock collar on him.
That'd be good. That'd
Yeah,
be a
like
long
wake
range
up.
from here though, huh?
Yeah, that would be out. Well, you got Wi-Fi nowadays. You don't need long range.
Dude, I think you could probably do that somehow. Plug it into his wall down there and just
Yeah,
it'll send the signal to him.
yeah. Like, come on, dude. You got a ring now. Like, you can go anywhere in the world and see who's knocking on your door.
Mm.
Of course, you could send a sapper across the internet. Sap.
I just can't believe that's 2 weeks. No, not 2 weeks ago. It was last week. He actually stayed conscious, didn't he?
Yeah, I know.
It
We
was the
we
week before.
we went out selling after fixing his car.
Ah,
Yeah, so we went selling. I changed his oil, and his lady had an issue with a power tool. So like, all right, let me take it with me, see if I can fix it. So I got it with me, see if I can fix it this for next weekend. Yeah.
so apparently, Biden withdrew his ATF nominee.
Yeah, I was kind of happy about that.
Yeah,
When you guys
wasn't
sent it to me, I was like, yeah, I don't know about that. Sounds too good to be true, but yeah, I guess it's too controversial.
and he was the guy involved in Ruby Ridge and
Waco, Texas.
yeah, and Waco, right?
Yeah, and I heard also somewhere that he lost his fucking handgun, not just one but twice.
Yeah, I didn't hear that, but the way everything's going, it wouldn't surprise me at this point.
Yeah, like he's like incompetent completely. So like, why are you even gonna nominate this guy? Like, what is it that you want to nominate this particular person? You know, it's like. Plus, I was listening to Hex.
Six
Six.
X and Hammer.
Six. Thank you. And he's
Wow.
right. You know, he was talking about like the ATF shouldn't be there no more. You know, because alcohol's legal, tobacco's legal. You know, the only thing you have to like worry about is the tax. You know, but that
And
local
these
cop.
dudes have way too many weapons and way too much firepower for someone that's supposed to be taking care of a tax.
Yeah.
The weapons the ATF carry around with them and the amount of people they've killed over the years is insane.
Yeah. Did I send you the video about the ATF guy getting arrested by the local cops?
Maybe. Is that the one who's like, oh, I'm with the ATF? He's like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, because he looked like he's just regular Joe, you know, walk around with the, you know, civilian clothes and doesn't look like an ATF. I mean, I don't know what the fuck an ATF agent look like. You know, when the FBI agent come knocking your door, they're wearing suits and tie. You know.
ATF usually does too. And just like when the FBI does a raid or whatever, ATF wears their windbreaker jackets with ATF on the back of them.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you just knocking around the door, collect the information. At least you're wearing like something perceivable, and also you notify your local police, like, hey, I'm gonna be here, knocking on doors and stuff like that. So whenever they get a call, like, yeah, that's a legitimate person.
Mm.
Not just knock her out. Not just do it by just because you got a badge, it doesn't mean you can just knock on people's door. Because that's what happened. I think it was um, uh, Islamic background person bought a shotgun. So the ATF went and knocked on the people's house, and the wife was like, "I don't know who the hell is this guy. It doesn't look in uniform, look at plain clothes." So she called the local police, and the local police like, "Yeah, look, don't open the door. We're gonna be there." And that's when the whole interaction happened. ATF got arrested because it doesn't matter. It's like I'm with ATF. Like he was getting upset because he was arrested. Like they don't give a shit who you are. We need to verify who you are, who you say you are. They're not gonna take a chance.
Oh, and the guy can knock on your door,
Yeah.
but if
Somebody
he didn't,
said, yeah, they don't got a uniform. They're plain civilian clothes. They're like, hey, I'm gonna do with the cops. Like, kind of hard to believe that. Like, nah, let me call the cops and make sure.
like, I'll have them identify you to make before I
Yeah,
cooperate.
yeah.
So, excuse me.
Yeah, it's
Been
a
a
late
long
show.
day, huh?
A late show. um.
So,
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, just talk about shooting and stuff like that. This new they just came out with the two cops pulling over this vehicle, and the guy come out the back seat with a AR-15. Well, it looked like a AR-15, and they start shooting the cops, and the cops are like, one of the guy. It was crazy. Like wow, like they survived, but one of the guy broke his nose, and the other one shooted empty his entire clip on the cop. So the police, chief of police, like, well, we had to ask you why did why they shooting so much? Evil, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you hear about it.
No, I did not.
No, I sent you the video, but it's an interesting shot. Like one of those deputies almost shoot the other guy, his own guy, in the head because that was just it was a clusterfuck. And one of the guys going in front of the other cop who was shooting, get underneath, and they're like, "Oh shoot! Oh, you almost shoot my head off." It's like, damn. It was a close call, but it's intense video. It was like it's a bit close to fuck, but yeah, they're okay. The guy is down. The guy is dead.
No, that's good.
Yeah. One of the cops emptied the entire magazine on the guy. It's incredible.
Did you see that they're how the Taliban said they were going to start obeying or abiding by like women's rights and stuff like that and respecting women and all that crap?
No, is that real? Is a fucking Babylon feast?
That's what they said. That's what they said. That's why we can trust them now. I just like to point out that they have more FBI wanted terrorists in their government than women, and four of the 10 most wanted terrorists by the FBI are in the cabinet of this new government the Taliban has set up. And we keep saying that we rely on these guys to do their part. It's like, are you kidding me? It gets more and more ridiculous. And every time someone tries to tell Biden he's a jackass for the way he did things, all he does is say like, "Oh, they don't understand what's going on." Like he was talking trash about those people over there in New York that were saying you fucked up Afghanistan.
Yeah.
They just don't understand. It's like, no, Joe, you don't understand. Those were our family members, our friends. You know what I mean?
You don't negotiate with terrorists, period. and I guess he didn't get the memo.
No.
And like right now, so far, he got 2 strikes in the fucking Supreme Court. He's about to have a third one if this goes through with the vaccination.
It ain't gonna do shit though. Nothing happened either time. He's already been shut down by the Supreme Court. Nothing happened.
No, but I said like there should be grounds for impeachment. Like he don't follow the Constitution, so
So
like
you want to put
if-
Kamala in charge?
no. But I'm saying like what I'm saying like if it was a regular time, the president doesn't follow the Constitution. This is ground for impeachment. I'm just saying.
No, they could
Okay.
definitely file articles over a bunch of different stuff. But
Yeah. But
Hey,
Kamala right
Joe's
now,
incompetent. She's a monster.
she's distant herself from him ever since he fucked her over with this immigration law. She's like, I don't want to be close to this shit. You know, he fucked me over. I'm not gonna be close to this dirt.
Hmm.
How you see him fucking like next if whenever he's talking about this all new immigration laws, fucking all this other stuff, she just keeping her distance. Like, I don't want to be associated with this thing. She's now nowhere to be found. She became the vice president. She was gone. Where's Waldo? Basically,
Yeah.
where's Kamala? And they need to. This is a new thing. They need to come out. Where's Kamala? Go trying to find her, like so, and like a big picture of random people everywhere. You know.
Did you hear that?
No, it's
Oh,
just
cool.
probably my chair.
No, I one of those little pop-up things came up on my computer and it did that weird chime thing through my headset.
Oh,
I was wondering
okay.
if it went through the mic too or not. That's good. It did not.
No. Hey, Brian, you awake? He's completely out.
That's
It's gonna
unbelievable.
be like this for like 3 hours. Like,
I don't have a whole bunch more material, unfortunately, but
yeah, it wasn't a crazy week. Tonight, actually, Trump is what's he doing? The
the
commentary for the
yeah, for
fight,
the Holyfield fight.
Holyfield fight. Yeah, him and his son.
Yeah, I bet that's gonna be
And-
hilarious.
Yeah, and it wasn't it wasn't the first. He wasn't the only president they asked. They asked Bush and Obama, but none of them want to participate. So I guess
Trump's
Trump
been
was like,
involved in
"Fuck it."
combat sports for a while.
Yeah, and he just want to put his name out there, you know. And I don't know. You see in the video, they asked Trump like, "Hey, who you want to fight if in a boxing match?" He's like, "I don't want to fight no boxer, but if I'm gonna fight somebody, it's gonna be Joe Biden."
Nice.
Yeah, and you can see a whole Holyfield or listen to this thing. He's just laughing his ass off.
Holyfield. He
Yeah,
got his ear bit off by Mike Tyson.
I know. They remember. I heard like they used to have candies. Like somebody took a bite out of the candy, like a bite mark.
Oh yeah, the chocolate ears.
Yeah,
You do you listen to Sticks a lot, don't you?
yeah.
I listen to I only do his YouTube stuff. I don't
Yeah.
Rumble's a pain in the butt. So
Mm.
I mean actually Rumble's not a pain in the butt, but
It's just not easy to search.
yeah, it's I don't know. And then you have to have a second app in your phone and everything.
They need to learn how to make navigation easy.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, what else we got in here? Some of the planes being stopped from being let out of Afghanistan. We kind of knew
Yeah.
that was coming anyway.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh, Taliban, in the spirit of women's rights, killed a pregnant police officer in front of her family for because
Nice.
she helped the Americans.
Nice.
It's good to know.
Where are all the pink hats fighting for women's rights? Honestly.
That's an excellent question, but what got me was what this whole Texas abortion thing. Listening to some of these far lefties trying to weasel their way through how it's an attack on women, even though there's no such thing as women, they're only birthing people, and men and women can be birthing people. Oh my god, it was hilarious listening to them try to go with this ridiculous argument on and on and on.
It's like they're like men should stay away from man reproduction, like I mean female reproduction. Like, oh, hold up. And you say like sex is just an arbitrary thing by what's the social construct?
Yeah.
There's not such thing as a man and woman. It's birthing people. So yeah, man can get involved in fucking people's female rights now.
Especially, I
It's,
mean, they had people with penises competing in women's weightlifting in the Olympics.
so you lost the argument when it said man should stay away from female bodies and stuff. Like no, just birthing people. Actually, they should have posted that law right there, like birthing people.
Yeah, that'd have been great.
That would have been funny. They're like, oh yeah, you cannot have the argument more.
Yeah. It's not men or women, it's only birthing people.
Birthing people.
Well, and there was a whole bunch of politicians and celebrities saying, go out and buy birth control now and buy condoms. You get an IUD real cheap. Don't let them take control of you. And it's like,
Like
hold
that's the
on.
point.
It's like, oh,
That's the
hold on,
point.
hold on, hold on. I thought we were being told this was not being used as birth control. This was supposed to be like a fail safe.
Yeah,
It wasn't being used as birth control. Now you're telling women to go get the pill.
yeah. I guess it's working somehow.
Gee, you can still get the morning after pill, and whatever. We already talked about this last week, and I still don't know where I stand on the issue. It's going to happen anyway, I think, but
Yeah.
I don't know,
Whether
too.
you like it or not, it's just gonna happen.
Yeah, but nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the planes that were blocked by the State Department that were rescuing people. I'm not surprised by that at all.
We talk about Pineapple Express.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah, like they want to take credit for something they didn't do, the State
well,
Department.
this one here was something that Glenn Beck actually charted a bunch of planes.
Yeah, and they want to take credit for it. Like, get the fuck out of here. You didn't
Mm.
do shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, they got out. It's like, what? No, but you didn't have anything to do with that. It's like, well, we flew
Yeah.
him home. It's like, yes, and when someone else transported him 300 miles across Taliban-laden desert,
Yeah.
I guess
And
that, huh?
no, it just upset me how like people's like, oh, the people don't want to be fucking involved in this. I mean, be part of the Taliban and stuff like that. If you look at the video when it took over the fucking Kabul, you can see people literally taking pictures with the Taliban.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I want to take a picture. Like, yeah, they want to be part of this shit. Let them be, you know. They cannot like I don't know. It's a a bag of mixed feeling because they want to be involved with it. I don't want to be. I don't want military presence in there. Militarily, yes, it makes sense, but honestly, it's just not. It's not gonna work. Being there for the long period of time. Now
We're still in
China,
we're still in Germany, dude.
yeah, but you know what? It's different because
No, it's
we don't
not.
have to. Okay, can I finish my sentence?
Sure.
In Germany and Japan, the only difference they got a infrastructure already built up. We were building the nation. The nation was built.
Yeah, but
All we had to make in Afghanistan, they didn't have fucking sewage system. We almost built the entire fucking place.
we didn't have to
It was
build
going
any
up.
of this shit.
No, it was cheaper for us to be in Germany and Japan than be in Kabul because you had to build fucking roads and stuff like that.
But
But
you didn't have to build roads, though. That's the thing. You could have just left it a shithole.
yeah, but let now China come in and deal with this mess. They think they're gonna be easy to mine, you know, slave people. Like, oh well, fuck it, let's see how that goes for China.
They
You
won't
know?
enslave them right away.
No,
They're gonna offer the tribal leaders and the Taliban groups
dude.
tons of money to be able to
Yep.
run railroads through and to mine and such, and offer them a ton of money to be able to enslave their people instead of
Yeah.
the people in charge. People in
And
charge are
then
gonna sign off and get paid.
if somehow for some reason this shit doesn't work for China, that definitely displaces the fucking graveyard empires.
Well, hey, that's Afghanistan is where empires go to die.
Yeah, graveyard empire.
Yeah.
You got the Greece, the British,
Soviet.
Russians, yeah, the Russians and
It wasn't even Russians. That
American.
was when the Soviet Union fell.
Yeah, Soviet Union. Yeah,
Yeah.
so much money invested on it, nothing get out of it.
While trying
We'll
to
see
have a
how they
Cold
go.
War with us.
Yeah, let's see how it goes with them. China,
I don't think China's going to try to fight him. I think China's going to offer them a ton of money to
and they're
exploit
gonna
them.
slay them, but they're not gonna like that shit. So we'll see.
Chinese don't mind executing people in the streets either, though.
That's true. That's part of the culture too. But we'll see. We'll see.
I guess that's about what I got in
Yeah,
this
let's let.
Google Doc.
Yeah, I don't remember nothing going on this week. Not too much.
And just more bullshit. The big thing I think was that vaccine mandate, and I don't know what's
Yeah.
going to happen with that. But
Um,
what I want to
I
see.
gonna honestly, I'm gonna be affected by it because I'm part of the government contract. So we'll see. Unless people protest and do a walkout.
That's what's going to take, and that's the
Yeah.
problem is that too many people are saying I'm just going to go along because it's too comfortable. I can't afford to give up whatever. But
Yeah.
if seriously, if 20% of the workforce that's still working right now walked off the site.
Yeah, it's even the food fucking industry. They took like 20 minutes walk out. It's gonna affect big time.
Yeah, shoot, yeah, they already have like one or two people working at a Burger King. Can you imagine if both of them just left?
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, hey, fuck this. I know. Oh yeah.
I feel bad for those
Okay.
folks too, though, because like they got a line around the building at lunchtime, and there's like 3 people working because no one wants to work at Burger King, especially right now. You know what I
No,
mean?
but
And
what
everyone's
is
pissed off
Chick-fil-A?
at them.
You got Chick-fil-A over there yet or nah?
There's one in the next town over.
Yeah, but I don't know what the fuck they do because they
No, not
still
Chick-fil-A.
got like,
Chick-fil-A is all the way down in Plymouth.
yeah. Chick-fil-A is still got like, they go really good out here, management people.
This pickle brine and their batter and the batter on the chicken. I do not like it.
Mm. I like Chick-fil-A, but anyways, I
I
saw
don't like
the
pickles.
meme. I saw the meme is like, just imagine you having a Chick-fil-A restaurant, then you decide like, you know what? Let's change things up and get a McDonald's manager in there.
Yeah, and run it like a McDonald's and wonder
Like
why.
around McDonald's.
Yeah, I wonder why it's not the same.
Yeah.
Crap, I'm throwing shit. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, I don't know what I did.
Mm.
Oh boy, there we go. I tossed my mouse across the friggin' my space here, and I like closed every window. I was like, oh crap, I think I just closed everything.
You like the Chick-fil-A reference?
But yeah, we got a Chick-fil-A in Plymouth, and we got a B-Dubs in the next town over. That's pretty nice.
I don't know what beat up.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, okay. Oh, I never heard of it. We got a new chain wing restaurant called Dirty Buffalo.
Dirty Buffalo.
Yeah, even though the buffalo is blue, I would have called it like the blue buffalo, but whatever. Dirty Buffalo. It's really good.
Well, I guess that's our recording for the night. I thought I had
Nah,
more
man.
material, but it was all like the same garbage from last week,
Yeah.
just more about it, you know?
Yeah, more intense.
Yeah, so we'll see what
Yeah.
happens. The recall election in California has already begun with
We
mail-in
didn't talk about
voting.
the gorilla lady.
We did
You
talk
guys
about the
talk
gorilla
about-
lady right before you
Okay.
came in.
Okay.
How yeah, she said he wasn't black enough as she was wearing a gorilla mask, and
Yeah, I
love
guess
it.
Democrats still go in their old habits, dude.
Oh,
They
well, you
don't
know.
like they don't like black people being independent.
No, they have to be a monolith and and think the same way, or else they're not black anymore.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't know who you're for, then you ain't black.
Yeah. And one person's like, well, what the hell is gonna do in 1 year left? It's only 1 year, like, well, look what Joe Biden in 1 year. Less than that.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. That's your
Mm.
proof. All right, man. All right,
I
good
will.
night.
Yeah, have fun. All that good shit. I'm gonna go smoke a bowl and then probably kick on the TV for an hour.
Yeah, I'm just gonna catch. I'm trying to watch Anthony Bourdain it's a documentary, but I had to guess I had to pay for it. Like,
I am tempted to, when I stop this recording, I'm tempted to take a picture of my chocolate starfish, print it out on my computer and put it in front of my camera here and leave it there for when Brian wakes up.
yeah. Oh yeah, you should. Oh, you know what?
Just wake up like, oh, what the fuck?
You should put like cock and balls on here.
Exactly. All right, man.
All
I'll
right,
talk to you
man.
next
Later.
week, bro. Have fun.
Later. You too.
Later.